Hi, this is Daniel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can add video into the text in DaVinci Resolve, and also how you can create this cool looking transition from this video text effect straight into your video. So let's go for it. Okay, so let's say this is our video we want to use. As I said, we want to add this video into the text. So first of all, we have to go towards the Edit tab. We will open the effects at the top left. We will go to Toolbox, Titles, and then we will add text or text path just below our video. So I will drag the text below our video just like this, and now as you can see we cannot see anything. So for a moment we are going to disable our video track just by clicking on this icon. Now as you can see, we can see the text used in this text effect we just added. So now we of course want to edit this text. So for this, go to the inspector at the top right, and here set up everything what you want. Text, let's say that in our case is going to be text. The font can stay as it is, and the font face we will change to the extra bold. Now we will also make the size of the text bigger, thanks to what we can easily see the video inside this text, and we will make sure that the color stays at the white. In your case you can play with all of those other settings around, but in my case this is just okay, and I will keep it like this, the white text on the background. Now we can once again enable the video track, but still, while I will play it, as you can see, there is just normal video, we cannot see the text. For this you will select the video track, and in the inspector you will simply scroll down and you will find the composite. You will click on this and then change the composite mode to the darken. And now voila, as you can see we added video into our text. So this is how you can easily add video in your text in DaVinci Resolve. But what about this transition I mentioned at the start of the video? So now as you can see we got simple video inside our text, and then at the end of the text the video simply disappears. We of course don't want to have this, we want to continue straight into our video. So for this we have to choose this part of the video where the text ending, then we will choose the blade edit mode and we will click on this part, or we can also click S to split the track. So now I will go back to selection tool, and still when I will play it we can see that the second end of the video is simply dark because we set the composite mode at the beginning to the darken. So to change this you can easily just select the second part of the video and you will change the composite mode back to the normal. And now as you can see we are going straight from this video in text effect into normal video. But of course this looks strange. We want to use the zoom in effect. For this select the text, and then at the inspector we will go towards the settings this time. So before we played with the settings at the title, now we will go towards the settings. Down there in the settings we can see the dynamic zoom. We are going to check this, and now as you can see our text is actually zooming out. What we don't want, we want to it in opposite way, to zoom in. For this all we have to do is simply click on this swap button, and now as you can see we are actually zooming in. But as you can see it's quite slow, and when we will come to the end of this effect it's once again simply disappears. So let's play with the dynamic zoom settings a little bit more. So for this, as we are at the text, you will simply click on this icon and then we will go to dynamic zoom. Here we can play with the settings of the dynamic zoom in more detail. As you can see, two rectangles appeared on the preview, the green one and the red one. The green one is where your dynamic zoom is actually starting, and the red one is where it's ending. So as you can see now when we will play the video, it actually ending at the levels of this red rectangle. So when we will make it smaller, the dynamic zoom will be much faster than before. But as I showed you already, we want to use it as a cool transition straight into the video. For that we are going to make this rectangle so small that we can fit it into any of those letters. So I'm going to choose size like this, and then I can simply drag this rectangle into the middle of the X or into this middle part of the E. So let's use the X letter, and now when I will play the video, voila, we got perfect transition from video and the text straight into the video. Okay, so this is how you can easily add video into your text in DaVinci Resolve and how you can create this beautiful transition effect thanks to using this video in text effect in DaVinci Resolve. So that's all for today's video. Really hope you found that what you were looking for. Hope you are good and video fine. Thanks for watching and all of the support, and see you all next time.